So I just recorded a brilliant version, but I forgot to hit record. So let's do this again. And since I've been practicing, I think I'm going to get better at this. So welcome to our FootieCircus talks. We're super excited to get this going. A bit about the brand, FootieCircus. So we're looking at creating more vibrant and communal experiences out of football competitions. The way we intend to do that is by bringing in arts and entertainment so that we can draw in a larger crowd, so that we can rewrite the social and cultural narrative around football. So girls can stay in the game for longer, amateur football players can feel like stars. You don't have to be playing for Liverpool to get that enthusiasm and that, you all know that feeling, you know, when that crowd goes, that's why we play. I mean, because we love the game, but we're also entertainers, you know, we're not just athletes. So since we can't gather you guys around for a festival in the time of COVID, we thought we'd have discussions over the topics that are important to us and we're looking to influence with the FootieCircus brand. The first topic is about the guidelines of the game. Some of you might have watched the English game on Netflix, and it's about how football was established, and it happened in a certain place at a certain time with certain conditions. That was the framework for what we perceive as, you know, real football today. It's got to be 11-a-side on grass, and I wanted to question that. I find so many other versions of football equally entertaining and actually more fun to play. So, you know, we play so many different versions of football around the world. Like in our parts of the world, we have so much sand. You know, we can play beach football. Some people play on concrete. Others play on, I don't know, floating platforms on water. So there's so many different versions to the game, and we take one of them so seriously. And I understand it's because it's been invested in. The framework has been invested in, the competitions have been invested in, the teams have been invested in. So, you know, nonetheless, we take that so seriously and we strive to be players playing in that kind of environment. But there's so many versions of the game, and I personally like them more than 11-a-side. So what we're looking at doing with FootieCircus is to bring in these more playful versions of football. Beach football, street football, football volley, whatever it is that is different than 11-a-side. So we wanted to know what versions of the game you guys like to play, and what do you think about, you know, taking a specific game that was established by a certain group of people at a certain time, why we take it so seriously. Let's change that. Let's change it. I find that I would play more football if I can strive to be a professional beach football player. So I think there's room for more professional football, but in different versions, not necessarily in 11-a-side. And I think this is a great segue for our next topic, which is the women's game. I have quite an unconventional opinion on the matter, and I'm happy for you guys to disagree next week. I'm super excited to tell you about it, but tell us what you think. What versions of football would you like to experience more of? And yeah, let us know what you think.